at this level more than most people out there will have done.
Well, he's experienced first-team football last year on loan, obviously at Swindon later on, and you'd expect him to impress the game, basically, get himself on the ball and boss it. But let's see if he can do that.
A lot of players in and around him then. He's gone for the return ball here, and he's done enough to allow Reece Mitchell here a chance to get running and shooting, although he didn't really get much on it. It's almost a here for Liverpool, and it's done. He just chips it in. Aina who heads it out. Look at the captain go here. Can he keep it in? He can. And if he gets some help, Musonda might do some damage as well. How's the ball? Into Kiwomya, who gets turned. This is promising. Reece Mitchell. Still not cleared. Chelsea haven't yet made something of what was looking very promising. Maybe now. Kasey Palmer was the closest head. Still, it's not out of play. Musonda. On the left wing tonight. Positions recently. Swift goes for goal! Oh! And, some of the fans thought that was in, and it wasn't far off being in.
Well, I've got to tell you, mate, I think it is in. And I have to say, I talked about him posing himself on the game and being the man, and certainly with that strike, he is the man. I mean, it's a great strike. It's hit the underside of the bar, this Ben. Look at it again, it's hit the underside of the bar and gone in. Couldn't actually see it from that angle, but it's a tremendous strike from John Swift. Had absolutely nothing on, decided to give it a smack, and it goes into the top corner. I think the keeper, Andy Firth, no real chance. I mean, he couldn't have expected that. I think he's about 6'3", the kid. And
Mukhtar Ali. Youth team away at Leicester in the morning. 1 or 2 involved tonight. If they don't get on, may well do.
Tremendous.
Then that was good from Kevin Wright. Bye-bye, Conor Randall. How's the cross? Oh, it's a brilliant cross. It's right on to Alex Kiwomya's head, and really, that ought to be 2-0.
Well, I've got to say, the move there.
See Liverpool, Celtic, Benfica in this one. You've got Everton, Spurs, Porto and Schalke in Group B. Norwich, Leicester, PSV and Villarreal in Group C. And Man City, Sunderland, Athletic Bilbao and Mönchengladbach, where Andreas Christensen is on loan this season. It's a long ball, has found its way here to Sinclair, and it's 1-1. Route 1. And not very well dealt with, it has to be said, from Chelsea's point of view. And it's 1-1.
That's poor, Ben. I mean, that's a straight ball, literally over the head of Aina. Fankaty Dabo's not around. To be fair to James Russell, he had no chance. He ended up in no man's land, but it's bounced over Ola there, and eventually Fankaty Dabo can't get on it. Sinclair, who's got first-team experience, as you rightly said, just finishes it with his left foot. But if you're Andy Myers and you're coaching this game, you're going to be looking at that back four and saying, why did we concede that in the air? And he flicked it towards goal, but straight at the...
Swift, who scored against Liverpool in a Youth Cup semi that Jack Dunn was... I remember how they had a big hype around him in the build-up to that. He played at the Bridge in that game. John Swift got a goal. The shed end. Nice ball here for Musonda. Tricky feet. Reece Mitchell. He's going to get it. One day he's going to get it. Can help further his cause with good performances when he does get a start. We know he scores great goals. That's fine. And it's brilliant and it's very entertaining. Sorry, but it's it needs a bit more as well. He's just... Cameron Brannigan go past him there.
Do you know, Ben, I just think Kasey's a little bit of an enigma. I think he's one of them players that have got so much ability. Just watch this.
There's Randall. Of course, there's a good save out of James Russell.
Well, again, he's done still great fun, Ben. The dressing room's still the dressing room wherever you play, and we had a real crack here. We had some real good characters. There used to be a puddle just where John Swift is now. Whenever it rained, there used to be a great big puddle. That was my excuse when I didn't control the ball. The puddle got in the way. They wouldn't know what a puddle looks like, these boys, on a football pitch now, would they?
They would not. You wouldn't be people doing what Charly Musonda's doing here. What a great run. And the shot from Kasey Palmer is not of his usual standard. From that range, he's normally... And when you have a pitch this good, you can knock it around at the back just like that.
Exactly. It does help.
That time Conroy did misplace the pass. This is done. who's looked dangerous in moments here, and he's given Kasey Palmer the spin there. And that's a good ball, and it'll be a wonderful goal. It's an absolutely brilliant goal, that, isn't it? From right to left and back in again. Liverpool in front. Sinclair's got another one. Carved open again, Tom.
Yeah, it is a great goal, Ben, but you'd have to look at the way Dunn got away from everybody. No one's put him under pressure. I made the point earlier, you've got to know your players, and you know he's left-footed, you know he's going to go that way, and the ball in from the left-hand side is tremendous. It's a great volley across, and I think Alex O'Hanlon got on the end of it, and look at his focus there. He just plays it across the box, and Sinclair at the far post, as all good strikers do. It's just a simple tap-in. It was a good move, Ben, and I said the ball from O'Hanlon was special. You've got to put more pressure on Dunn there. He can't get away with just keeping the ball and playing it on it.
Thibaut Courtois, I'll be hearing from Josimar at half-time in this game. Forward by Mukhtar Ali, who's been a little bit bypassed, I think, so far in this first half. Now John Swift and Kiwomya back to Swift. Goes for something delicate. This one is onto the roof of the net.
Yeah, exactly. But again, it's
back to Firth, his keeper. He's not really had any real saves to make, has he, Andy Firth? I'm just trying to think. Possibly none. I know he's been beaten by the goal. Obviously, that's a great shot. Really been saving shots.
You haven't seen him flying across his box, have you? As you say, scrambling and doing all sorts. I mean, he had no chance with the goal from John Swift, but he needs to be put under more pressure.
Maybe here.
Come on, Kasey.
Kasey Palmer, look at the burst. Oh, he's done it! There's Kasey Palmer.
Well, I rest my case, Your Honour. I've got to tell you, this boy has got so much ability, but sometimes he just needs a rocket up his backside, and I'm sure Andy's giving him that at half-time, because he's come out in this second half and really progressive in that final third. He's committed defenders, great pace. He had no right to get on near this ball. He's just flicked it past the defender, shown great pace, great desire, and that's a quality finish. Under pressure, two defenders around him, he slid it into the far post, and this is what this boy can do week in, week out.
See you later, Corey Whelan. Kasey Palmer's just got the end of his own pass there.
He gets an assist and a goal. There's a stat for you. He's warming up on this left-hand side, and you'd think he'd be involved at some stage. If Chelsea won a winning goal, no one better within the club to get that.
Olarena's pass has found Charly Musonda here.
Trick.
Little flick for Palmer. Swift, someone hit it. Kiwomya, and now Liverpool are all back. Swift with the dinking, great chance, yes, Kasey Palmer again. Liverpool look for a flag, it has not come, and Kasey Palmer showing you what he's all about tonight. A very quiet first half and an explosive second.
Yeah, tremendous. John Swift picks him out. It's a great ball. Initially I was screaming for John to have a strike, but he looks up here, gets the ball out of his feet, lovely little dink to the far stick. I have to say, Dan Cleary's having a real go at his fellow centre-half, Tom Brewitt there. Thinks he should get tighter, thinks he should get more personal and make contact, but he doesn't. There's an ocean of space in there, and it's a quality header.
I'll tell you what, look at the time John Swift had as well. A little touch, have a look, little dink over the top. We've seen tonight some... Well, don't rule out the shot. He'll probably try and find someone on the far post. Maybe not. There's a deflection on it! Oh, he's got the hat-trick! It's flicked off the wall. And his extraordinary second half continues. Whatever next? Chelsea 4, Liverpool 2.
Well, I have to say, the strike was obviously deliberate, but the deflection wasn't, and the wall hasn't done its job. I don't even know why you'd want a wall out that far out, but it's hit... it's caught the edge of the number 6 there, who is Chirivala. It's caught Chirivala on the arm. He wasn't very brave there, I have to say. He's turned his body, and the keeper there is fuming with him.
Well. So it was 1-1.
To have another string to your bow.
41 goals last season. He got 2 and 2 to start this. Dinked into the mix. Oh, goodness me, wouldn't that have been a bit incredible? 10 seconds in.
Welcome to the game, Tammy, yeah.
Starting in prolific fashion, just the way he finished last season. The thing is, he'll be able to be more of the main man with Dom Solanke on loan, and Izzy Brown for that matter, as you mentioned, Tom.
That's exactly what I was just going to say, Ben. He's going to be the man this year. He's going to be the focal point and the man who gets all the chances. So, as I said, I'm sure he's going to add to that tally.
Yes, he won't be playing a lot of youth team football. This is Magic Gomez, and that's a good stop. Angled shot, looked like it was heading in. James Russell, job done.
Well, it's a good stop and a very important.
Some sort of record. He's still 17, Kasey. Tammy, he'll be 18 at the start of next month.
He'll be a big boy when he grows up, won't he?
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Yes, you can expect DK Ugbo to start most of the youth team games on the weekend now. Tammy in the middle.
There's a foul.
There's a foul. Musonda shot is saved by Firth anyway, but the whistle had gone. Nudge from Swift, I think.
Yeah, it was really good challenges in the last sort of 5 minutes, and on that occasion there was a shot from the informed striker there, and I think that he got his head in the way, and otherwise Sinclair could have been on his hat-trick.
Whelan back for Brannigan, and now O'Hanlon. Brannigan again into Gomez and back again. This has been neatly worked, this. And the pass is a good one. And Virtue! Oh, goodness me! James Russell, huge sigh of relief, back off the woodwork, and you can smile now.
Well.
Soft touch from Josimar. I'll tell you one thing I like about him already. He's got black boots on. Here's Sinclair. What rarity that is nowadays. Sorry to sound like an old fogey. This is Randall. Liverpool did nick one here. It'll be a nervy last few. Liverpool's throw. Brewitt under pressure, and that was good closing down that from John Swift. Now this is Musonda. Charly Musonda, Tammy Abraham. Well, that was his moment. It still might be here for John Swift. Oh! Could be 5-2 very easily, and somehow it is.
Well, it's Pinball Wizard, but I've got to say, Charly Musonda from...
What a topsy-turvy game it's been. Stunning opener from John Swift. Quick-fire double from Jerome Sinclair, and Liverpool look much the better side. But what a second-half turnaround. Mostly thanks to Kasey Palmer, who scored a hat-trick in 20 minutes here. To complete turning it on its head once more. Jerome Sinclair thought he might end up with a hat-trick ball and a win. He gets neither. Kasey Palmer gets both. A typical night from his point of view. Missing for large chunks and then absolutely brilliant. Well done, Kasey Palmer. Well done, Chelsea. Full-time score at Aldershot. 4-2 to the Blues. Let's have a